Hi, Alicia Waldron here, and wanted to give you an update on practicum. So I am working with our quality assurance department, and I am focusing right now on the challenges that the LGBT population experiences when trying to access mental health services. And hopefully I'll present that to our mental health case management team by the end of March, so just before the end of practicum, hopefully. Very excited about this. This is something that I feel very strongly about. I do not feel that as a profession, especially in mental health services in the community, I don't feel that we are really marketing ourselves to be as accepting as we could be. And I say that because if you look at many forms for intake, typically, for gender, there are two choices, male or female. So it really doesn't allow the transgender individuals to really present who they are on the forms. I have clients who will ask me, well, if I'm biologically male, but I am a female, what do I put? And there seems to be this question kind of across the field of where do we go? How do we make this more appropriate and just easy for our clients who are dealing with struggles. So obviously they're coming to us for a reason, so we want to be accepting of that. So my training is again focused towards mental health case management, just because that team has told me that they are very interested in the training. We seem to be having more adults with severe mental illness coming to us and saying that they need help, and that they happen to present as LGBT. So my focus is going to begin from childhood and go into adulthood, and just kind of across childhood to adulthood, what challenges they might experience. And part of that is geared toward seniors. So when they're going into a facility, if they need to go into a nursing home, is the nursing home prepared to accept these individuals? How can we advocate for them so that they can get what they need? Quick story about that. I have a client who is biologically male, but identifies as a female, and has been looking for over a year to find an assisted living facility, and is truly in need of an assisted living facility. But for the past year that I've been working with her, I haven't been able to find an ALF who is willing to help. Basically, we've requested a single room so that she feels comfortable, and also a single bathroom for her. And there are very few places who are willing to accommodate that. I was able to contact an ALF actually down in Richmond, Virginia, and they were more than willing to work with us. So we are in the process now of getting her into that ALF. And, really it took me meeting with the director and saying, these are the issues. This is what she wants, and this is what she's willing to do to get here. She is definitely in need of the service. I really had to present her case to the director there. But we were able to come up with a solution together and get her into some support groups and, to access even more services while she's there. So the fact that they were very willing to work with me on that was wonderful. But how many clients do we have, in our service area or even across the state who are dealing with the same issues? If it took us a year to get one person there, what can we do to make that a little bit easier? How can we work with different professionals to really help this population? So I am really looking forward to that training. I would love to share that with any of you if you are interested. Perhaps for the final, perhaps for our final session, I will share that with you. And any feedback that you have about particular challenges that you have seen for the LGBT population trying to get mental health services would be great. I am trying to include as much information as possible, and I have a lot of information going into that training, but there's always more. So anything that you all can provide would be great. So looking forward to seeing you all this upcoming week. Have a great weekend.